Looks like we is live. All right. Let me press this other button. Oh yeah, I got so many screens. See, we got like 3 screens going on. You can start playing the music. That's fine. Cause we up in here now. I should have went through Hangouts. Well, I was thinking of having a panel, but we good. Let me go back to my other screen because I'm working with a lot of screens right now. Hey, y'all, can you hear me? Let me see. Are you serious? Oh, we ain't restarting now. It's too late. Yeah, it's too late. Man, trying to connect all this. My goodness. Is a Belgian-style wheat beer brewed with Valencia orange peel for a flavorful and refreshing taste that rises above. We love this town. It's nice. Just like a piece of mind. It just feels safe and secure being in denial. Oh, there's my people. How's everybody doing? I know y'all. I'm trying to do a double stream around here. We're gonna be a little ghetto. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. This guy says I'm cheesing. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Skies. Yeah, I know how that is. We'll do the best that we can. There we go. I'm gonna turn my mic up to 100%. China, man, we playing with video, we playing with audio, we just playing with everything right now. All right. I may have to, I don't think it's double streaming, even though I pushed the start streaming. It says, right, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see what happened. Yeah, well, this is pretty much episode 4 was just pretty much asking the question, what is your role? Well, I put my stream key in Discord. Oh, I didn't know there was a password. I just put my key up in there because this other version, I didn't see this upgraded version. I didn't see anything where it said that. Yeah, I'm just learning as I go along. I'll have to try to troubleshoot maybe another time then. Yeah, I'm learning it. I mean, but I see what it's saying because this one is like literally pitch black on this other screen. So I don't know, but it's saying that the camera is active, and I'm like, what? How? I don't get it. Oh, see, I didn't do it that way. I tried to do it the other way because I put the YouTube stream in the Discord, so I thought I was good. Okay. Oh, so where do I go for that? Show settings folder? No, that's not it. That's not it. Let me go back. That's advanced audio. We ain't trying to do all that. Oh, multi-view. Is that what we're trying to do? The full screen? Now everything's black. Now how do I get out of that? Oh, that's how you do that? Oh, wow. I'm going to have to really get this together. I thought I did too. Let me see what I can do here. Let me go. Yeah, this screen comes up and it's just all. It says one scene preview and then program, and it doesn't have no plus sign or nothing like that. Yeah, I'm not getting that at all. Mm-hmm. Says, oh, scene collection. Please enter the name of the scene. I don't know what the name of the scene is. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that because it says, please enter the name of the scene collection. I don't know how to do that. Oh, this is where I messed up. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna have to set this up another time. I don't want to do this on my live right now. Okay, let me go back to my other one. I'll leave it open for right now. I'll just have to play with it another time. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Can y'all still hear me on the other end? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have to do a double dip audioly so that everybody can do it. It's gonna be ghetto, but it's gonna be all right. All right, y'all, what's going on? You didn't have anybody else come up in here? Okay, somebody left. All right. Oh, all right. I'm doing real well. I'm actually live right now. We is live, sorta. Yeah, some of y'all didn't even go to sleep. Hello? Y'all still can't hear me? Somebody said can't hear Huey. No audio. Yeah, because I'm not double streaming right now. So who can't we hear? Because I'm looking at the chat in my YouTube right now. Y'all can't hear me on YouTube? I see Joe from Cali. We can't hear Huey. Well, that's the thing. I wasn't able to double stream. I wasn't able to do this, add the screen and all that other stuff. I got my stream key in there, but I didn't know anything about, I didn't understand the, have to add a screen, have to do like a 3 split screen and all that. My bad, y'all. Maybe next time we can have it, I'll do a double stream. No worries. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll be still there. This will just. Yeah, I don't have my speaker, y'all, in order to make you louder. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why they can't hear. Sorry, y'all.
No, they're not going to be able to hear anybody because she has on headphones. So no matter what you're saying, they can't hear. She cannot hear you because of the headphones.
Well, we're still going to try to work it some kind of way. Okay, but getting back to the question, I see Joe. What's going on, Joe? Thank you for stopping by. Okay, now we're going to get into the topic since we don't have no music, so I'm not going to, because it's already been 15 minutes. Okay, I got my little note card here. So this episode in relationships, what we're going to talk about is what is your role, and then I put in parentheses the highway of life. And this is just to set you up. I'm going to use 2 illustrations, and then we're going to go from there. Oh, Indigenous, hello. So 2 examples I'm going to use for what is your role. For example, you're running track. I'm running track, okay? I'm about to come out the blocks on lane 8. You see what I'm saying? Do you see me? Yeah. Okay. Of course, there's other people in the other lanes. All the lanes are occupied. We are about to do a 400 by 100 meter relay. So there's going to be some hurdles, and I'm going to have to pass the baton. Skies is in lane 7. I'm going to throw Skies out there. Should be all right. Skies is in lane 7, and then there's other people participating. Okay, the race has started. We're running. We're in the first iteration, and we're running. Now, for whatever reason, instead of me staying in lane 8, I go over into lane 7, which causes a whole bunch of problems. Now, do you see where this is going? Exactly. So if I would have just stayed in lane 8, we wouldn't even had issues. You see what I'm saying? We're running in a race. Now, for whatever reason, there I go. I swerve. I go too far in the left. Then I hit Sky. We both fall down, and, pretty much have to do either a redo, or we're both going to have to be replaced depending upon at what speed we were going at, because we did not even get to the point to where we tossed the batons. Now you see where this is going. Oh, there's Huey. What's going on, Huey? So the point is, when you're running the race of life, you're going to have to learn what your role is. Now, I just used a simple race, a 400 by 100 meter relay. It could be the 1500 meter. It could be whatever, but you have to stay in your lane. There's going to be some obstacles that you're going to have to, jump over, and you're going to have to maneuver through, over obstacles or whatever. But that's just a part of life. Another example is the highway to life. This is where I'm going to go to my notes. Each of us are special. We all have our own unique talents and gifts. So whenever I started to work on this live, hey, Huey, whenever I started to work on this live, the highway is just this long road. You're going to have a lot of exits or destinations, and you're going to have a vehicle. Well, that vehicle represents all your talents, propelling you forward to where you need to go or where you're going. It's interesting about the highway to life is that you're going to have some things that be going on the highway. You may have to take a detour if the exit is closed or if there is construction. So you're going to run into obstacles in your life. Now, has anybody used the app Waze, the Waze app, or the The Google Maps. I know somebody done use Waze or Google Maps. Hey, Cryptos. Okay. So we just heard that there's some people who use Google Maps on a daily basis. Well, it's the same thing with life. You're going to run into people, you know, on the road of life. You're going to run because you know how the Waze apps is. You know, if it'll say police reported, it'll ahead. It'll say construction ahead. It'll even say vehicle stopped on the shoulder ahead. It'll say hazard on the road ahead. So there's going to be a lot of things that can, you know, that you're going to run into on the highway to life. And some of those things are going to distract you. And also, besides that vehicle representing your talents and your gifts, you also have a GPS, which is your moral compass. Whatever that is, this isn't a religious channel. We're not going to get up in that. But you can call it your conscience. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But you have a GPS, which is going to help you navigate through life. Hold on, y'all. And again, like I said, this is just basic stuff. I'm just trying to set this up. But the thing is, what I'm trying to get at is we all have roles that we do each day. And it's multiple roles. You may be a parent. If you're here, you're somebody's child. And if you're at work, you know, you have your peers, you have your subordinates, your supervisors. If you're at school or something like that, then you know, then you're a student. So we all fulfill different roles in like every day, multiple roles. You can be a parent, again, a child, a friend, you know, a coworker, things of that nature. And the thing that we've been talking about, you know, so much, you know, today on there's just so much we've talked about is that, you know, the role that you play, you know, people are always watching. That's what I've noticed. And it doesn't matter what job you're at, somebody's always watching. It could be somebody else's child is watching you, or people on the job are watching you. And again, this is building off of the 5 C's that we talked about previously. This is all building off of the confidence, the competence, or the common sense as far as what you know, your character, if you're consistent, and companionship. This is all building off of the 5 C's on what we're talking about, because everybody has a role that they do every day. And your role impacts people, whether you know it or not. Your role impacts people. And to me, you might say that there's some people that they believe that one person can't make a difference. I disagree with that, because whatever role that you're doing and the way that you carry yourself, or should I say, man, I need to really quit using the second person, but the way a person carries themselves, that is a ripple effect. And it might start off to be insignificant, but you know what happens? The ripples, they go, it's just like you throw a rock in a lake. eventually you see water has buoyancy. And then once that water drops in the water, you notice that the water is displaced. And that's how you have ripples. You get a ripple effect from that rock going to the bottom of that lake. And it pretty much, it starts off small and it eventually spreads out across the whole lake. And that's pretty much how, that's where I wanted to go with this live. Now we know that, the times that we're living in, things are really getting tough out here. And we had to consider our actions. Everybody. Oh, because this isn't about just one or two people. This is about everybody. This is about how everybody's actions, affect others. And again, this is what I wanted to talk about, because remember what we're in. We're talking about relationships. People are hurting. And you have to sometimes, instead of always trying to blame people, you have to really sometimes sit back and do some self-examination. What role did I play today? I know lately that's what I've been thinking of. Like, what role have I been playing? And we can get into, and like I said, we can get into all people being fake or people being real. It's not even about all that. People make mistakes all the time. That to me is just a cop-out. Because I can be sad, mad, and glad in the same day. You understand? I'm a human being. It's society that says, well, you're a woman, and society paints women as being so emotional. And we are emotional, but men are emotional too. It's just that you have different genders that express their emotions differently. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted this live to really to really get into, because just time is short. This isn't about who's fake or who's real. It's about just be accountable for your own actions. Just be like, okay, we're all human, we're all going to make mistakes. I wish I could say that people at my funeral could say that, well, Shalonda, she never had a bad word to say about anybody. Well, that's not going to be said. Okay, it's not going to be said. I'll be the first one to say that I've talked about somebody behind their back. I can't, they're not going to say, well, she never lied. I've lied before. I mean, if you're going to, if people are going to come up on the, their platform and act like they're so real, then you got to be real with yourself. That real versus fake, okay, but we're all human. Nobody's going to be consistent from the day that they're born to the day that they die. There's only one person I know who did that. That's what I don't understand. We're talking about, real life here, and we all have roles. And there's going to be some days where you might catch a person on a bad day. And we all have attitudes. We all have attitudes. There's some days we'll have a good attitude. There's some days we gonna have a bad attitude. Now that doesn't, give an excuse to just treat everybody all kind of way because you feel, some type of way. She said, "This is terrible." Nah, you good. But I'm just saying, it just, you know what I mean? You got to think about what role that it is that you're doing in life. How are your actions affecting other people? And I think that sometimes people, they get away from that. Everybody wants to point the finger. Nobody wants to do any self-examination. It's easy to point the finger. It's easy to run somebody down and talk and, make videos about people and, I got to expose so and so and so and so and so and so and whatever else. But it's real hard to really look at yourself and really examine yourself and to really be honest with yourself. My goodness, if you can't even be honest with yourself, man, that's a pretty bad situation. And it is hard out here because a lot of you guys y'all are doing 2 and 3 different roles, particularly, you single parents out here, whether if you're the single dad who's raising the kids or a single mom, that's a hard role. My mom's done it for 32 years. And you know what? She's still doing it. She still continues to do it. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to turn this TV down. Exactly, allergic. But the thing is, as far as people changing, I know with some people, they might not know that their actions might be hurting someone. And some people know and they just don't care. But yes, getting back to what I was saying, yeah, it does. It starts from within, doing some self-examination from time to time. That's a good thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And ain't nothing wrong with someone being a real true friend by telling you and when you messed up, like, hey, by pulling you aside and just saying, hey, you know what I mean? The way you interacted with so and so and so and so, that was wrong. That was foul. You shouldn't have did it like that. I think you could have handled it differently. Because see, people forget, a friend doesn't just tell you what you want to hear. A friend has to tell you the truth. They should tell you the truth. A friend is going to stand up to you and be like, look, you was wrong. I'm not going to co-sign on that. You was wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And that, to me, that person is showing themselves to be a true friend. But some people, if they get, they'll be somebody's friend, but then they'll co-sign on everything. And I'm like, but that's wrong. They was wrong for doing that, but yet you just, some people just gonna be, just gonna just enable that behavior. They're pretty much just gonna reinforce that same behavior. That don't make any sense to me. I don't get it. Hey, Andre. Yeah, I really don't get it. I don't understand how people can do that. But getting back to these roles, what y'all think about this? Because again, this was something that I was brainstorming, a few days ago. Because we always have roles.
Are you talking to us?
I'm talking to both of you. I'm going to put you up to the microphone.
touched on a lot of things that people do tend to do. They do tend to co-sign on everything. I don't want to be a co-sign. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a part of it. Yeah. You know, yes, this is my friend, my sister, my everything, whatever. Whatever. But I'm not going to just co-sign as long as everybody's right. So I just feel like we start thinking about it like stop and that's
Okay, is there anybody else who'd like to speak on it? I mean, this was a hard one because, like I said, I just don't like it. Hold on just a second. I just don't like it, you know, when I see all of this beef going back and forth and people, you know, you can't be in other people's chats and, you know, just all this crazy, just like, dang, I can't even, you know, sit and chill with somebody and say, hey, for a minute, you know, and then, you know, I'm over here multitasking. I'm trying to do my homework and, you know, shoot, I'm not looking at every word that was in that chat. I'm bouncing around. I've been multitasking all day. But yeah, that was just, I just wanted to see if anybody in the chat had anything. I know, Mr. Andre, you came in late. Again, just to back up what I was trying to give an illustration of, if you're running a race, just to do a quick recap, you know, and if whatever lane you're in and you're running, you need to stay in your lane. Don't jump into somebody else's lane. Don't get distracted by whatever the crowd is doing. And don't get so prideful to where you want to show out and then you end up injuring yourself or somebody else because you just couldn't, you know, you just didn't want to stay in your lane. You just wanted to run all over the place. And I use myself as an example. Hey, Miss Robinson. I had to say hey to Faith, y'all. I'm trying to multitask, y'all. Trying to catch up with this chat. I know I'm not gonna do it, but we're gonna try to do it anyway. Because I know a couple people done came up in here and y'all missed it. And then I gave the illustration, you know, besides staying in your lane as far as, you know, when you're running track, but also on the highway. You know, like I said, we're all unique. We're all special. We all have talents. And that is your vehicle. Those gifts that we're given, that is our vehicle to propel us forward, to even, you know, for us to make it every day, for us to help us, you know, for God to help us every day. He gives them many talents, you know. Some of those are discovered, and some of those, you know, with some people, it takes a little bit of time for them to find what it is. And that leads to another deeper question is, what is your purpose? You know, some people don't even want to ask themselves that question. You know, what is the purpose? Like, why am I here? And I'm pretty sure I'm here for a better reason than to just cause issues and cause a lot of arguing and bickering and complaining and just fussing and fighting. I mean, if that's my only purpose, then I have a very sad existence. Very sad. Which means I'm going to be very miserable. And misery loves company. That's what I'm saying. You For some people, they find out what their purpose is, early, and some people it takes time. Everybody learns at different levels, and everybody learns at different paces as far as, hey, what their talents are, what their gifts are, not just what they are good at, but what they just, I don't know, just excel at. They just pick up that thing and they just go. We all have something. As I get older, I'm starting to feel, I'm starting to see and figure out what it is. Because I can just, a purpose, you see, that's something that's very specific. It's more than just, oh, I'm going to love everybody. That's what I'm called to do. Well, my goodness, everybody is supposed to love everybody. You got to be a little bit more specific than that. you know? But yeah, I wasn't trying to be too long. We're coming up on an hour here in about 20 minutes. I wasn't trying to be too long because I know other people are live, and you know what I mean? I like to support everybody. This was not going to be a long live. That's not what this is about. But I just wanted to come on here and address and just talk about some things that we have to consider our roles, and that, yes, your actions do affect people. Your words, they do hurt people's feelings. You know what I mean? Whether good or bad, you're affecting people that you come into contact with every day, you know? And, we can talk about how bad this generation is coming up, and, oh, they disrespectful and they done lost their mind. But see, then you got to think, what role are you playing? What role are you doing? It's really an integrity check. As far as your actions. Oh, thank you, Miss Robinson. I try to keep it positive. Again, this isn't about bashing anybody. Shoot, I'd be the look, man. Shoot, as many mistakes and as much as I sin every day. Shoot, I sin every day. Always, messing up some type of way somewhere. So who am I to, try to get up on here and bash somebody? I'm just trying to be transparent. But some people aren't even going to get this. They'll go back and say, people were just playing, people were just fake, or people just they'll say or do anything. As far as with some people, but I'm being honest. Who am I to come up on here and bash somebody? That's not what this is about. I'm just trying to expand the perimeters of people's minds. I'm just trying to, again, relationship. In order for you to have integrity with somebody else, you got to have integrity with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself first. There's certain things you have to get right with yourself first, and which, again, in succeeding episodes, you're going to have to get right with your attitude toward money and how you spend your money, and, different things like that. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about money. Show is, the relationship with food, what it is that we're eating. I'm going to talk about that. Am I eating the diet that I should be eating? No, not really. And I know that. So we're going to have to slowly transition and make that change. Like I said, some people are going to get this, and some people, hey, they're going to feel some type of way or whatever. And hey, it is what it is. But I didn't come up here to bash anybody. I just came up here, to give you some food for thought as far as what role are we doing in life? How are we affecting people? Because these kids out here, they're watching us. And like I said, everybody's watching you. This is all building from the 5 C's. There, like I said before in the 5 C's, some people are going to look at your character first before they even look and see if you have any common sense or if you have any confidence. They're going to look at what type of character you are. They're going to look at whether you're consistent. They're going to look at whether they can see a pattern. They're going to look to see if you're confidential and other things like that. And again, I'm not perfect. But again, this is building off of the 5 C's that we've talked about, because some people are like that. They ain't worried about how confident you are or how much you know. They're going to watch your character to see if you're consistent. And then once they see that you're too inconsistent and wishy-washy, they're gone. That's just pretty much how it is. If you're too wishy-washy, they gone. And I got it. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to fall. We're going to do stuff. We're not going to be perfect. And I think that's where, we have to be careful. I'm not really a religious person, because now, I'm thankful for the people who are out here, who are getting into God's word and who are shedding a lot of light on things and who are really bringing out the truth. And you know what? I'm thankful for that. Keep doing what it is that you're doing, because, God has given you that gift. And to me, I think that's important. Some people are going to receive that, and some people, they're not going to receive it. That's just how it is with anything. Some people are going to receive, some people are not. Oh, you're fine, Andre. That's fine. You know me. Hey, you know me. I don't edit nothing. My stuff is going to be up. No, I'm not going back and editing nothing. Hey, it is what it is. We was trying to do a little troubleshoot at the beginning, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all still there? Hello? Okay. I was looking for my other people. Okay. Oh, long if I didn't lose. Oh, I'm talking to both of y'all. Yeah, y'all serious? Y'all got quiet on me. Shoot, I thought I had lost y'all. Oh yeah, I'm still live. Yeah, I just want to make sure that everybody's there. Okay, everybody's here. Okay. But does anybody in the chat? I mean, you guys are trying to, you guys are pretty much getting what I'm trying to say. Because I just don't like all of this. We have to, in order for you to get up on here and say who's fake or who's real and who's this and that and the other, you really have to be honest with yourself. Have I been perfect on YouTube? Of course not. I haven't been perfect on YouTube. Shoot, I've taken place in some roastings and some other stuff, but that's not what I wanted. I don't want that to be, what people, what I'm saying, perceived it in me. And I don't want to move that way. I don't want to be a crap, a a crap starter and all this. I'm just gonna just, you know what I mean, just start mess just to be start mess and clout chasing and all this other garbage. That's not what this channel is for. I'm not here for that. I did not come to YouTube for that.
Don't be jokes though. Especially some of the stuff not a joke. Some people just want to say about people and have them talking. Get up. Like you can't judge nobody, you can't talk about nobody, maybe especially if people not doing it. You want to roast somebody and this roast and this all the time, that's one thing. When you're trying to deliberately judge somebody's character and smear on them, and that's not right. Everybody not on here to play. Some of these people, like in the YouTube community, they like they block other people when they disagree with them. When you probably can watch them a number of times and they never block you, but the one time that you do disagree with them, they might block you and go at you in a way like, come at you in the wrong way. And when you're mad and want you to get, it just, oh man, listen, it's not.
Okay, I got an interjection from security. No, Andre, I did not clear the call with you. Yeah. Nah. It's all right, brother. You was overruled. I still love you though. But yeah, does anybody in the chat have anything to say as far as these roles? Because again, I'm just talking about, again, you just gotta just be able to hold yourself accountable. You know.
Y'all wake up and put our shoes on and go and you know what I'm saying? At one point in time they ain't put shoes on. Think back that far. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
We put our hats on, we put women they grab first, they might grab a different purse every day, you know what I'm talking about, depending on your culture. You might wear a different pair of shoes every day. That's a different role because you put that out together for a particular purpose, you know what I'm talking about? If you're going to work, you're putting on a different outfit, you're playing a role of the nurse, role of the fireman, role of the rapper, the artist, the role of you. You know what I'm saying? So the role thing is definitely spot on. It's just about what role you want to define you. We all have many roles. And, we all can be special in each way. And it ain't gotta be looked upon as crazy, just bipolar or whatever. It's just, you gotta know who you is. You know what I'm saying? And you know who you is, you ain't gotta worry about what nobody else think about you. That gon' elevate you. You're gonna be able to succeed in whatever you do. Because once you want with yourself, only you determine your script. Write your own script. Tell your own story. You know what I'm saying? His story, her story. Tell your own story. And I use it.
I just want to say one more thing. Problem leadership qualities of different individuals on this platform. We see that the leadership qualities, they're not able to lead people the way some of us are and plan our roles accordingly. They don't know how to do it, and that's the problem. That's what the problem is. They don't know how to be like that. They don't know how to just fall back when it's time to fall back. It doesn't matter that this is my for your server. I'm letting y'all talk. I'm not trying to interject every moment and try to be the star of the show because I'm just chilling. I know who I am, like you said. So I just let everybody do them, and we all gonna work together to get to a different plateau where we're trying to go.
One time for Nikki C allowing us to be here. Thank you for allowing us to come on the platform and rock out with you while Shalonda holding it down on her platform of dropping ripples all across the ocean, all across the lands. Sit back and
Yeah, sorry, y'all. I was trying to do a double stream and it really didn't work out. So, this is ghetto as usual, but hey, it is what it is. I will play around with it a little bit more so that I can do the split screen and do a lot better job. But again, I just wanted to come on here and just, we just have to consider the roles that we do in life. Yes, we have a lot of talented people on here. We really do. Andre. We have a lot of talented people on here that are really pushing out information and that have a very interesting platform that's funny and that that are really on some positive things. And I just want people to just consider the role that you do and how, your behavior impacts others. Particularly these kids that are coming up, because like I said, somebody's watching you at all times. Just when you think you got away with doing something, somebody was watching. That's just how it is. And I think as adults, even so, we should be striving to do better. We should be striving to be better. That's what it should be about. We're not going to be perfect, but it is what it is. Exactly, allergic. Because like I said, I already know once I end this live, I already know that people are going to take this the complete opposite way. Hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. It is what it is. Okay. I'm not on here to bash anybody. I've made many mistakes. So it's not like I'm coming to you and trying to act like I'm so perfect, because I'm not. like I got it so together. We all have errors. But I still am going to consider. I'm still going to continue to seek out the truth and do the best that I can. I'm not just going to just be like, oh well, I messed up today, and I'm done, and I'm just not going to even try to do the right thing because I messed up. Well, there's no sense of wallowing in self-pity or having a pity party. That's not gonna, what's that gonna do? Nothing. It's not gonna solve any problems. It's not gonna help encourage someone. It's not gonna help give people hope in these evil days that we're in. So yeah. No. That's too easy to just give up and quit. Yes, Brandon, our experience is the best teacher. Okay, with that, we're getting ready to shut it down. We're coming up on that golden hour. I wasn't trying to be long-winded. So, oh, well, thank you, Mr. Andre. I try. You know what I mean? I try. And I try, there's some times where I may go back and I may try to right or wrong. And then there's other times it's like, well, if a person has a certain mindset, what's the point of even going to them? I'll just step back up and be like, okay, I'm backing up. I'm not trying to do you no harm. And I just keep it moving. And some people, they don't understand that. I'm like, look, I'm not going to stand here and just do a fist fight and fight and go back and forth with you. Look, I'll just step back. I'm a lady. I'll just step back and I'll be like, okay, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'll just step back and be like, all right, hey, if that's the way you feel, hey, you know, I'm good. And I'll just continue to do what I do. Oh, Katrina, what's going on? Well, thank y'all for coming through. Oh, yeah, everybody's gotten caught up in it. Yeah. It's hard not to get caught up. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. I didn't really plan. I had planned this a few days ago, but I'm getting ready to come off alive right now. Because I pretty much said what I'm going to say. I'm not going to beat it up. I hope everybody had a really good 4th of July. And for those who celebrated it, I was just, you know, chilling with the family.
Make sure y'all go to Shalana's videos and watch. I'll be here for this healthy challenge thing because I'm the secretary, so I can't miss.
Oh, you mean Honey Lot went live? Yeah. We got go over there and support Honey Lot. There's a lot of platforms. Just yeah.
I have to drop the links and keep up with Norse and everything when she forgets stuff to remind her.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why this out live at the same time. I'm like, oh wow.
I wasn't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure you guys go over and, you know what I'm saying, support Honey Lot, support each other in the chat. Allergic and Andre Kitchen and Katrina. Support Nikki C. Brandon, Huey. Man, who else came with Miss Faith Robinson? Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, y'all want some knowledge. Go over there to Faith Robinson. Also check out P. Smith, you know what I'm saying? She's coming up. Miss Coleman. Check out the Ramble Room. Happy Life. Oh man. Thank you for coming through, Happy Life. Yeah, I'm gonna answer your question. I'm not a vegan yet. Have I been a vegan? Yes. That's what I'm saying. We got to get back to the proper way of eating. Who else came through? Katrina came through. And I think that was everybody. Oh, Indigenous Caribbean. Yes. Subscribe to Indigenous Caribbean and Cryptos. Subscribe to Cryptos World United TV. And Joe from Cali. Yes. And don't forget to subscribe to Sky's the Limit. And I think that's everybody. I'm telling you, man, that's a whole bunch of folks. Well, thank you for coming through. And I'm about to get up off of here because I'm about to be rambling. That's what I'm saying. Okay, y'all. But like I said, this live. Oh, all right now. I'm getting ready to end the live here in a few minutes. But yes, please subscribe to each other. And just, you know, I'm glad that, you know, to see everybody after the 4th that, you know, nothing crazy happened. And yeah, check out the Chris Thorne show. Yeah, Kang Hebrew Judah and Eric Brown. I know I'm going to miss somebody, y'all. And Kitchen Everything. I'm telling you, I finally had a chance to watch that video of Peach Cobbler. Lord have mercy. That will change your life. Check out Kitchen Everything. Tell you, that would change your life. All right. And with that, I hope, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and blessings. Yeah, right. You said thanks for coming over. Peace and blessings. And oh, dang, I got to sing the outro. Okay, so now I need to get an intro and an outro going to my lives. But anyway, enjoy you guys' day. Have a blessed day. All right. And I'm out.